All right, so according to the LDBC, they want Lomachenko to I'll specify as to who said it, but according to the LDBC, they want Lomachenko to die at war. The prejudice on YouTube for the Ukrainian and the Russian fighters is just fucking laughable to me. Again, even Punch Drunk is trying to say that Canelo is somehow representing Ukraine while Bivol represents Putin, which is laughable. And after the fact that Bivol came out and he says he just wishes peace upon everybody. You know, he wished that it's never even gotten as far as it went. So Bivol's a good kid, and for people to use this narrative to push their boxing views is just absolutely disgusting to me. But according to BFTB and 78 Sports TV, aka just call him Kevin Sports TV, but according to Kevin Sports TV and BFTB stands for butt fucking the boys. Okay. BFTB is a man. Now, I got a little drunk and said some shit that was out of line. There's no doubt about that. I still feel ashamed about what I said. BFTB was literally kicked out of the military for assaulting an 18-year-old female subordinate of his, if you guys didn't know that already. He was in the Army, or wherever he was, the Marine, the Army. He was in some branch of the military, and he was kicked out for molesting an 18-year-old female subordinate of his. So, you didn't have the balls to go to war. The only time you dudes have ever picked up a gun is to rob your weed man. I could say what I would wish upon you guys at this very moment, except I'm white and my video will get taken down immediately. Like I say, there's black privilege all over this motherfucker. You wish Lomachenko to die at war. Well, you know what? Like I said before, I wish Floyd Mayweather Sr. would have been shot in the head instead of the leg. So that way we wouldn't have had to deal with the cancerous pus blob, Floyd Mayweather, ruining the sport of boxing. But you guys still think he's the greatest, which is laughable to me, even though he destroyed this. You can't be a fan of Floyd Mayweather and be a fan of boxing. You can't. You can't be a fan of the man that just ruined the sport. To be honest, and to put it lightly, I wish Devin Haney and Bill Haney would die in a fucking car fire, and all their kids and all their and their entire family. And I wish it was a white guy that did it. I wish I could go back in time and slice Jack Johnson's fucking throat. Okay? The most overrated fighter in boxing history, but he gets all kinds of credit because he was the first black man to do it. Jack Dempsey destroyed the man who Jack Johnson got knocked out by in 2 rounds, Jess Willard. I wish I could go back in time and cut the brakes off of Jack Johnson's car before he died in that fucking car fire. And now, you wish Lomachenko to die at war. Well, we know you and your people don't even have any balls to go to war, first of all. Especially with a powerful army like Russia. You guys are cowards, bro, sitting on your fucking computer desk. Like I say, BFTB was kicked out of the military because he molested a subordinate of his. We've also seen BFTB attack a 13-year-old girl on a live stream. Now, I might have talked some shit when I was drunk. He actually did it. There's a big difference. There's a difference between saying something and doing something. A 13-year-old girl was on BFTB's live stream, and he basically said, I want to fuck. And the dad was screaming at him and everything, but his channel is somehow still up. The LDBC accepts them into their cult. So you guys have a cult full of guys that accept pedophiles. It kills me. Just like these prison channels out here that are always like, well, let's meet up on fucking UFL. Mighty Mouse is a fucking diddler. So I don't give a fuck how much time you did. All that fucking gangster shit goes right out the window if you support that piece of shit. You know what? But at least Lomachenko had the balls to do something that Muhammad Ali didn't have to do. Let's talk about that one. At least Lomachenko had the balls, something that Muhammad Ali made an excuse for not doing. Joe Louis was in the military. Sugar Ray Robinson was in the military. But Muhammad Ali said, nah, all white people are evil, so I'm not going to enlist. Doesn't sound like more he was standing for something to me. It sounds like more like he was scared. Talk about that one. Let's talk about how 78 Sports TV and his ugly whore fucking girlfriend, Beverly Rose, were up there talking about how they like to rape women and all that other shit on your Sex, Money, and Magic fans only page. Talk about that one, guys, and how Beverly Rose likes to tie girls up and leave them at the park after she gets done having her way with them. Talk about that one. So what you have is a clan of perverts, rapists, and molesters telling a soldier in Lomachenko and Usyk that they hope they die at war. How fucking low have we gotten as a people where this shit is acceptable? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. How low is, like, I don't care if it's over the internet or whatever, it's just talk. How low, God bless Lomachenko, Usyk, the Klitschko brothers, and the rest of them. You know, I've been saying a prayer for him every day, and I'm not a praying man, bro. Like I say, me and God have a love-hate relationship. I'm not a praying man, but you bet your sweet ass that I've been fucking praying for the Ukrainian people every day. Disgusting. Disgusting. You know, this is this, you know, but I hope, listen, this is what I hope happens to y'all. I hope Kelly Enigma overdoses on KFC gravy with his fat ass. He's about one bite of mashed potatoes away from doing so. I hope BFTB gets what's coming to him for attacking minors. Boxing ego. If he had to go to war, he would get his good eyeball shot out, and then he would fucking, like I say, then he would get his Nirvana, that crusty ass Nirvana t-shirt he wears on every live stream, burnt. And I mean, that's a treasure trove to him because it's got fucking, he's been wearing it since Nevermind came out in 1994, and it's got fucking Charlo, Wilder, Haney, and Shakur Stevenson jizz stained all over it. These guys are fucking pieces of shit, people. Real talk. There ain't no fucking excuse for that at all whatsoever. God bless Lomachenko and Usyk, the Klitschkos, their children, their families, the rest of them. Pure filth, man. I mean, you know, there's not much to say other than that they're degenerates, perverts. Some of them are rapists and molesters. And they, you know, are wishing genocide on another nation. But somehow this shit is still acceptable on the internet. Because, God forbid, Devin Haney doesn't get the big fight. Disgusting, man. But I had to mention that shit came out of Kevin Sports TV and butt fucking the boys' mouths. You guys can type in the comments, let me know what you think. Like I say, at least Lomachenko had the balls to do something that Muhammad Ali sure didn't. Talk about that one. Hit the like and subscribe.